I'm going to now show you one way that you can define a pattern in Photoshop. The first thing you need to do is make a new canvas, so File, New, and then you need to make the size of the canvas 250 pixels by 250 pixels. You can make it other sizes, but it's important that it's a perfect square, so the width and the height are the same. Here's my canvas. I'm going to zoom in so I can see what I'm doing with Command plus, a bit closer. Now I've already opened the image that I'm going to use to create a pattern, and I want to select this image. There's lots of ways I can select it, but one way would be to get the wand and click. I've selected all the white around my image. So at the moment I'm holding on to that white bit. I want to hold on to what, whoops, I haven't selected. So I'm going to go select inverse. So now I am holding on to this bit. Command C, so copy, and then Command V, and I've pasted it on. Whoop, it's a bit too big for my canvas, so I'm going to zoom out. And then I'm going to go Edit, Free Transform, and I'm going to make it smaller to fit. Whoops, a bit bigger. Make sure it's on my canvas. Zoom in so I can see what I'm doing, and hit enter because I want to apply what I've done. So there it is. I've fiddled around. Doesn't look fantastic, but it's just an example. The next thing I want to do, make sure my layers is on, is uncheck my background. I'm going to get rid of it so that I only have one layer, so I'm not making any mistakes here. I'm going to select all. So select all. Then I'm going to hit the move button. I'm going to make sure that it's lined up vertically in the middle by pressing this one, and lined up horizontally in the middle by pressing that one. Then I'm going to go to Filter, Other, Offset, and then I'm going to pop in what half of my canvas is on height and horizontal and vertical, and half of it was 125 because it was a 250 by 250 canvas. And this looks like a disaster. That's fine, that's what we want. And then I'm going to define this as a pattern. So to do that, I'm going to go to Edit, Define Pattern, and I'm going to save it as Test 1. I'm going to create a new canvas so I can test it out. New. And I'm going to make this canvas really big because I want to see what the pattern looks like. So I'm going to make it 2000 by 2000 pixels. Then I'm going to select all. So Command A or select all. And I'm going to unlock it so I can do stuff to it. I'm going to fill it in with a fill. Edit fill with a pattern. Make sure the contents are a pattern. I'm going to choose my pattern, which is down there. I'm going to hit OK. Oh, and it worked! I have a pattern. If I didn't like the way that it looked, I can go back to this and take some steps back in my history, which I always have open, or fiddle around, try some other things, and back and forth, testing it out, seeing what it looks like. There you go.